Hi, I'm working on a set of Cabriole legs for an upcoming project in popular woodworking. It's actually going to be a dressing table, or better known as a lowboy. And this is a trifid foot, and I thought I'd walk through the process to show you how I lay it out and cut it at the bandsaw to come up with the rough form. From there, the shaping has a lot of work to do in it, but the rough form's pretty simple. Take a look. So the first step you want to do is lay out a pattern. I've drawn this and put it on a piece of particle board. And that's my pattern, because you're going to lay this out 2 times on each foot. As you begin, you want to take a look at the grain. The grain on your piece should run from corner to corner. If that's the case, then you want the grain point to be right at one of the toes. From here, I'm going to align the back edge up and use a pencil to run through and mark the layout. Now, the next thing you want to do is rotate your stock 90 degrees, just one turn. And if you'll notice now, I have to flip my pattern over in order to lay it out again. What I'm doing is using the back edge of the block at the top of the leg. Those two meet, and that ensures that my block is going to be the size that I need. If I would pull this out to the front and do my layout work, you can see that the area back here, the block's going to actually grow and be bigger than it needs to be. So position your pattern on your leg blank, mark around the pattern, and then we're off to the table saw for a quick cut. Now the next stop's the bandsaw. We're going to cut right along our layout lines, but you want to save these pieces because you're going to need those in the next step. What we're going to do from here is glue these 2 pieces back in position. Just a couple dabs of glue and pull everything back tight together. Now there's a couple different things you could do. You can actually tape this in, but I prefer the hot glue because when you tape, as you cut, you start to have the tape come apart, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to hold everything in position. And hot glue's simple, fast, and does the job. Now the reason we have to tape these back in place or glue these back in is because, as you'll see right here, there's our pattern for our second cut. We got to have those in position, and then we're back to the bandsaw. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of shaping that has to be done to this leg once it comes off the bandsaw. All that's done with a variety of rasps, including my favorite, the Shinto rasp. If you look at the completed leg here, then you get down to the foot. The foot area requires a lot of carving. With that, you're going to move to the carving tools, just 2 chisels. 2 carving chisels is all I use in here, and then of course your bench chisels or a flat chisel to help out in certain circumstances. And that's all it takes. It's really easy. It doesn't require a lot of setup. It doesn't require a lot of expensive tooling. It's a great way to make the furniture stand out.